Alright, bro. So if you saw last video, it was mainly me not being confrontational, and a lot of situations could have been settled better if I was more confrontational, you know? And I really feel like I need to have a crash out stage, you know, just so I know what it feels like to be confrontational, but know your limits, you know? Because I feel like the next time I'm confrontational, like without me doing it before, I'm just gonna crash out and not do it like mature, you know, like in a petty way. But I need to work on being confrontational, bro. That's one thing I struggle with. Sick of being too nice. I feel like a doormat, like, especially females. Like, females be running over me, bro. Like, even when I put my, it's still like, even when I be like, hey, don't do that, they still like don't take me serious. And I don't know if they could read my energy and see that I'm trying to force myself to be taken serious or whatever, but like, you know. But anyways, this video, so following back, I got kicked out. I uploaded a video of me packing my stuff, telling them I got kicked out. Go check out the video so you are updated. But for the first time in 3 months since I've been kicked out, I saw my grandma. And my dad was getting groceries or whatever, and he took her out the house. They were shopping. And my dad was like, hey, come get groceries. And I know he was trying to be all slick, you know, I get it. He wants his son and his mom to get along, I get it. But he had me come out, and she was in there. And bro, my heart, like, it didn't drop, but I was like surprised, like, bro, I don't want to see her. I don't even know how to act. So I seen her, and I was on the phone with my friend. I called him right away. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't know how to handle that. I just called my homie, act like I was on the phone. I was on the phone talking to him and stuff. And then I went to go grab the groceries, and she was in the car, and she said, hey, but it wasn't like, hey, how you doing? It was like, hey. And then she like turned her head right away, and she was like basically just waiting for like a response to see what I do, you know? It wasn't like a genuine, hey, how you doing? Hey, I'm sorry for what I did. I'm sorry if you felt this way, you know? It wasn't none of that. It was just, hey, and then she like moved on type shit. So I just ignored her. I didn't even say hey back. And I just grabbed the groceries, and I kept grabbing the groceries. And then there was one time when my dad came and grabbed the groceries and me at the same time. And he said, bro, he didn't even say bro. He said, go talk to your, oh, that shit hurt my balls. He said, go talk to your grandma. And I'm like, nah, I'm good. And he's like, just talk to your grandma. I'm like, I'm good, you don't understand. And then he's like, life is too short. And I also got a comment on my video where I got kicked out. He's like, I know you don't like where you're at. I know you don't like your grandma, but real life is too short, you know? And I get it, man. I lost my grandma last year, and that shit hurts, bro. I still think about her like almost every day, bro. I'm tearing up right now as I'm saying that. Like, I miss my grandma, bro. I miss her so much. And I wish I could hug her one time. I did. I prayed for God to let me hug her one more time. And I did in my dream. I had a dream and I hugged her, and it felt so real. So, I mean, that's comfort for me. I feel like I hugged her one last time already. And I feel like sometimes in my head, like my grandma be talking to me like, with this situation, you know, my grandma's like, just keep your head up, grandson. I know how she is. Just keep going. You the chosen one out of the family, you know. I be having those thoughts in my head like she's talking to me, and it feels real. I know Christians and stuff or other people gonna say it's demons or something. Nah, bro. I don't think so, bro. Like, even if it's not my grandma, it's a higher conscious, you know. And there was one time, you know, I was thinking like, dang, grandma, I just want to see you, or I just want to talk to you more. While she's gone, by the way, she's gone at this point. And then she would respond to me in my head. She'll be like, no, you can handle this. You're the chosen one out of the family, you know. You're the one who can handle all the battles, and you're the chosen one in the family. And yeah, bro, I haven't really had talks with her in my head ever since. And I gotta deal with this grandma. So anyways, I'm back to talking to this grandma. My dad was like, put your pride away or whatever. Like, why you being like this? Trying to make it seem like, you know, it's all me. And I told him like she was very manipulative and stuff. But I'm saying this like as we're going upstairs putting the groceries back in the house. But yeah, he didn't really care. And then I got all the groceries when we went in the house. And hold on, I went the wrong way. Hold on, I went the wrong way. So I got all the groceries. We went in the house, and then he went back and dipped. And then he was like, he shook his head, disappointed and all that shit, whatever. And I kind of feel bad, but at the same time, I feel more bad for like my dad, like, cause his son and his mom ain't getting along, which I get, but she did me wrong, bro. You gotta watch first video, my kick out video, to understand. And so yeah, so they left. He texted me randomly. He's like, because my grandma sold my great grandma's house because she passed, and they sold a house and she got money back, a lot of money. And he said, your pride is a demonic thing or some shit, which I understand, but he said pride is a demonic thing. And he said your grandma was gonna give you $500 if you would have just talked to her. And I never responded. But then he called me and he was like, you see my text? I act like I didn't see it, but I seen it the second he sent it. He was like, you see my text? I see his text. And then he tells me, what's it called? Which way did I come from? See, I'm getting lost, bro. And then he tells me, he's like, you like this, you know, you put your pride away. Then I explained the whole thing like how I said in the first kick out video, you know, she manipulative, she's taking advantage of it. He's like, I understand, she did that to me and stuff. And he's like, but I don't understand how you could do that to your grandma. Like, he act like I shot the motherfucker. But he said, how can you do that to your grandma, you know? And I'm like, once you cross my boundary, once you disrespect me, I could cut you off and I'll live on. I'll be okay. And he shook his head and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, like I treat people how they treat me, you know? And I still stand by that. I'm gonna be like that till I die. I treat you how you treat me. And I told him that. I said she was disrespectful to me, manipulative, and I'm not gonna tolerate that shit. I only have one life, you know? And I just kept talking and talking, telling him, like, this is the first time I'm letting it all out. And basically, he just like nodding his head, and then I told him she would gaslight me. And then he tried to do a manipulation tactic where he's like, what's gaslighting, you know? In psychology, when they do that, they try to throw you off and confuse you, you know, so you're off track. But yeah, he did that. And then a lot of the times he was like, practice what you preach or whatever, or he would nod his head and make like this sarcastic The Rock face with the one eyebrow up, you know, all some weird shit. And I peeped it too. And then eventually he said, oh, okay, I kind of understand. And then he just kind of went quiet, but he was still sneak dissing me as I was letting it all out, and that shit pissed me the fuck off, bro. Oh my God, that shit pissed me off looking back at that shit. Oh, I got so much internalized anger that I haven't expressed in years, bro. Haven't expressed in years. I ain't gonna lie, this is weird as fuck, but there was a time where I was screaming outside. I'll just go outside and like go to an open field and scream. That's the best thing I ever did, bro. I felt so good afterwards, just like I let out my demons, bro. And I found that out because first I was watching like Dragon Ball, screaming the rage moments. I'm like, ah, you know, you get goosebumps. So I started saying, what's the benefits of screaming, you know? And then I seen it says, you know, let out all your bad energy, you know? It releases anxiety, it gets rid of anxiety, you get confident, you feel happy afterwards, and I felt that. I haven't did it in a while because I moved and I don't really know any spots where I could do it. It's kind of weird saying that out loud, but yeah. And yeah, bro, I still take care of myself, kind of. My diet been decent. I've been working out consistently. I've been taking a little break, but I'm back on it basically. But yeah, he said, you know, could have got $500. And I told him, is that really what's important, you know? And I even told him too, I'm like, if I'm prideful, ain't she prideful too because she didn't give the 500? And then he was like, true. And then he said he even tried to talk to his mom about her ways, etc. She very stubborn, narcissistic, and loves power, bro. And I keep coming across these fucking females who loves power and very narcissistic and will be rude as fuck to you. I keep coming across these females and I don't know why I keep attracting them, you know? Because I'm nothing like that shit, on God. Like, don't get me wrong, I love power, I want power, but nigga, I'm not even confrontational. How the fuck I'm gonna have power and not be confrontational? But don't know, bro. This shit is pissing me off. I've been overthinking a lot lately. And just life ain't lifing right now. That's what it feel like. So I decided I'm gonna join the Army. It was gonna be Marines, but nah. I would love the training and shit, but it's just that you're basically like a slave. Like you're more of a slave. Like you're a slave on both, on all branches, except for Air Force. But on all branches, you're basically a slave. But Marines, hell nah, bro. You the government property. So I'm been studying for my ASVAB, a test you take to join the Army or the military. And then I take the test next week, see what my score is so I can find a job in the military. But yeah, I'm joining the Army. I ain't tell my family. I only told 2 friends. Jay, you watching this? I told you, I told another homie, Ride or Dies. And I told a couple of people just here and there, you know, that I see here and there, you know. I told them. And yeah. And I'm nervous, bro. I know it's gonna be hardship. I don't want to get no vaccines and shit. I'm gonna have to do that though. It's a sacrifice I'm gonna make. And yeah, bro, I'm just nervous for like what I've been thinking, like, what if I join the military and I'm still not confrontational? But I'm like, nah, fuck that shit. Fuck that shit, bro. You know, I'm gonna probably do 4 years or 2 years. And yeah, bro. Not looking forward to it, but I am. I'm not looking forward to it while it's happening, but I'm looking forward to afterwards when I'm out the military and how I'm gonna be as a person, you know. So we're gonna see about that. And eventually, when I get my test and see if I get the job that I want, I'm gonna let everybody know, hey, I'm joining the Army. This is it, bro. I just got a second job. I'm gonna work that second job for a little bit. And I'm gonna see basically what happens. I'm gonna stack up my bread at that job. At that job, I'm putting my foot down. I'm letting it be known from the get-go. I promise myself that. I'm letting niggas know, hey, I don't tolerate disrespect, all this shit. I don't care if I seem like a fucking Karen or whatever, bro. But my other job, they don't pay much. And I'm not gonna be stressing over a low-paying job, you know? So, I don't know. But my grandma, I'm never gonna forgive her. She never apologized. She was just so stubborn, don't even care about my perspective. I'm never gonna forgive her. If she dies, bro, it sounds bad. And I know, bro, but this is just how it feels. This is real. If she dies, bro, I'll be okay, bro. I don't even think I'm gonna cry. I'm not saying I'm gonna celebrate or nothing. Hell no, fuck that shit. But I'm not gonna be sad. Like, I'll move on so quick. So that's all I have to say, bro. Sounds bad, but I don't give a fuck, bro. I gotta let to the point. If y'all don't get it, then y'all just like understanding and perspective, bro, where I'm coming from. And y'all just ain't go through some shit like that. So, I mean, it's whatever. But I don't know. Hopefully this Army shit will get me right, bro. And I'm gonna be the chosen one of my family. I'm gonna prove everybody wrong. On God.